Hi, in this video, we will see multi-level inheritance. In our previous videos, we have seen that what is inheritance and what is single inheritance. In this, we will see multi-level inheritance. So we already saw what is multi-level inheritance. So you have a class A and class B and class C. So class B will get the properties from class A. If you extend class B to C, C will get the information from B and A both. Okay. So this is called multi-level inheritance. So with the help of example, we will see what is multi-level inheritance. Okay, so let me go to Visual Studio Code. So let me close this, and I created one more package called multi-level. Okay, so in the multi-level you have calculator, advanced calculator, and scientific calculator. Okay, so first we'll go to the calculator and we'll write some properties and methods, some fields. So public string brand, so which we already saw in our previous video, but we are taking the same example. Public boolean is solar powered is equals to true, and private int price is equals to 100. So I'll write quickly. So public void add. So here system.out.println adding the numbers. Okay, so let me copy paste this. So this is subtract, and then here I'll change it to subtracting the numbers. So this is my calculator. Okay, this is my calculator. So advanced calculator will extends calculator. Okay, this is acquiring the properties of calculator class. In the advanced calculator, what you have, so let me copy paste this information from the calculator. So it has its own functionality. What is that? So multiply, and then I can say multiplying the numbers. And the same way, divide. So divide. Now dividing the number. So now advanced calculator has 4 functionalities: multiply, divide, and we are getting 2 methods from the calculator. Those are add and subtract. The reason is these are public, and advanced calculator extends calculator. So I can get the all public members from the calculator to advanced calculator. Okay, so now I created one more class called scientific calculator. Okay, there is another requirement. I need to create another calculator with some extended functionality. So here, what is that functionality? It has extra functionality. Here, public void, it has to do calculus. Okay, some other extra functionality, calculus. So system.out.println calculus functions. Okay, just an example I'm taking. So at the same way, apart from calculus, I have one more advanced functionality, scientific functionality is statistics. So I can calculate statistics. So here I'll say, but as a scientific calculator, I should have add, subtract, divide, multiply, calculus, and statistics. These many functionalities I need. But as part of calculator, we already, what we did, we have done add and subtract. And I'm extending this to advanced calculator. So here I have multiply and divide. So I have 4 here. So why to create these 4 methods again and make duplicate code? So because of that, what I'll do here, I'll extend advanced calculator here. So then advanced calculator has how many functionalities? 4 functionalities. Apart from these 2, as it is extending from the calculator some functionality, those are called add and subtract. So because of that, scientific calculator has these 2 and 4 from advanced calculator. Now we will see, is that really true or not? So public static void main string args. So I'll create an object to my scientific calculator. Okay, my scientific calculator. So SC is equals to new scientific calculator. So in normal scenario, I can access only the methods available in this class. Those are calculus and statistics. But I extended advanced calculator. So because of that, I can get multiply and divide. And advanced calculator is extending calculator. So because of that, I'll get add and subtract. So total 6 functionalities I can access from the scientific calculator. Okay. SC dot, I can use add. SC dot, I can use subtract. SC dot multiply. So SC dot divide. SC dot calculus and SC dot statistics. Okay, so these many I can access. The reason is scientific calculator is using advanced calculator. Advanced calculator extends calculate. So this is multi-level inheritance. So let me go to here and let me come out of this CD multi-level. So here I have 3 classes: advanced calculator, calculator, and scientific calculator. So first, if I want to execute scientific calculator, I need to compile calculator and advanced calculator. So Java C calculator.java. So I did some typos here also. So this is print ln. Here also print ln. Okay. So let me compile again. So looks good. Now advanced calculator dot Java. I need to compile that one also. Here also same mistake I did. I copy pasted. So because of that, I corrected those. So advanced calculator. So this is also looks good. Now, if I execute this, okay, if I execute this scientific calculator, it has to execute perfectly. Let's see. So let me copy paste from here. If I have any typos also, I'll not get any errors. Java C scientific calculator.java. So simply it compiled. Now Java scientific calculator. You see that I'm getting 6 outputs: adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, calculus, statistics. So, but actually I have written only 2 methods in this, but I'm able to access 6 methods. 2 are coming from advanced calculator extending calculator. Because of that, I'm getting those 4. So this is called multi-level inheritance. Okay. So we have seen this multi-level inheritance. Okay. So what could be the possible interview questions here? The same thing. What is inheritance in Java? What is multi-level inheritance? What is hierarchical inheritance? Why Java will not support multiple inheritance? Okay. We have seen single inheritance and multi-level inheritance till now. In our next video, we will see hierarchical inheritance. Okay. So that's all in this video. Thank you.